Stop being a bitch.
All right, everybody, welcome. Season 8, episode, what is this, 10, 11, 12? What are we on?
Bro, 12. Yo, look at the scroll down there with all the facts.
Episode
facts,
12. Yes, episode
Right.
12. It's the Evening Juice with Lemon City Live. Over there, you got Larry Fresh. I am Larry Fresh on Twitter.
That's
Go
right.
ahead and follow him on Twitter. You got
I need to get my followers up.
going
bro.
by his born name, Achilles Carminati, for the first time since
I didn't.
we had him on the show the first.
Yeah,
as a
dude.
guest.
What's up
I
with that?
It's
I
weird.
couldn't come up with a fun hashtag.
Oh, come on! Just because the Heat lost yesterday, are you done repping
Oh,
the Heat?
Heat
dude?
lost. Auburn
Wow.
lost. It's just I'm depressed.
So you and I are complete opposites today.
I know.
because I am F1 Stradamus, okay? Edwin can claim football, and I claim Formula One because I fucking called it. Ferrari is back, baby.
I like it.
And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. But if you're watching,
Did you hear
you're
that?
watching our
Did you hear
Facebook
that?
page.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Was
Oh
that-
yeah, dude.
Oh, sounds like Ferrari is back,
dude.
lapping everybody.
It sounds, you know what it sounds like? A blur of red just going by. That's what that sounds like.
The
So
big red
beautiful.
machine there. I like it, bro. Congrats,
Yeah, dude.
Congrats on that.
Wow.
So
Yeah, man. So if you're watching on our Facebook page, or you're watching live on Twitter, or you're on the 5 Reasons YouTube network. So shout out to 5 Reasons Sports for hosting us. So let's get into it, man. I heard we had some phonies and bullies today. It's Tuesday, it's a tradition.
bro, you are breaking up.
So who's
bad.
got the juice?
Okay, I think he's back. All right.
I'm breaking up, bro. I looks smooth on my end.
No, your audio is kind of choppy, but anyway. All right, let's go. Let's do this. I got winners. I got my juice.
We got a
and my
new segment
phonies.
called Winners and Losers.
Winners and losers.
Yeah, we're going to old school today. Winners and losers. How about that? What do you want to start with? What do you want me to go with? What are you feeling like more?
I'm in a juice mood, bro. I got my juice right here. So.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna give it to you, bro. There's only one possible juice option this week. It was a no-brainer for me. It was maybe one of the easiest, juiciest juice I could do. Okay, and it goes to none other than Cindy the intern.
Oh,
and
yeah.
her dominating,
100%.
absolute dominating performance when it comes to brackets.
Yes.
She knows everything. We know
Nationally
nothing.
ranked.
Nationally ranked. She's like 2,000 right now. I
World
think.
ranked. World
Yeah.
ranked Cindy
On
the
the
intern.
earth.
Out of like 17 million brackets,
Bruh.
she's in the top 1%, 2,000 ranked bracket or something like that.
Amazing.
She had a phenomenal first round. She called upsets. Then I can't believe she picked North Carolina over Baylor in the second round. Again, she selected these picks, though, full disclosure, like 30 minutes before they were due. Which,
what?
again, we know
So what?
nothing.
That's how you do it. That's
She
how
doesn't-
you
she-
win.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing. She doesn't need to do research like us losers. She just sits down 30 minutes
For
before,
sure.
takes the
Yep.
pick, and that's it, bro.
She was totally
sure.
like, you like that? That's it. That's
There-
what she was
bro,
doing, just killing it.
There are 7.75 billion people on the planet, and Cindy
Yep.
is in the top 1% of how many million? Of 7
Well,
million
there
or
was
something? 12 million?
17 million
There you
entries
go.
into the tournament, into the ESPN one that we're
Yeah.
doing. And again, I've been doing this for years, right?
Mhm.
Obviously I've been picking Duke every year and, losing a lot, but I've won a couple. But I've never been in a group where I've witnessed, let alone myself, where I've witnessed somebody have this good of a bracket after 2 rounds. It's incredible. Like, I've never seen anybody that gets this highly ranked or anything. And then I see who's doing it, and I'm just like, wow, again, nothing. You have all the juice, forever juice. She is Bracketology Ostradamus or whatever.
Was
NCAA
it
Adamus.
Lenardi or Leonardo?
Oh,
Get that guy out of there.
Get Lenardi, get out of here. What's the other guy? Green. Fuck, what's his name? You know what I'm talking about. That guy, get out of here. Jay Billis, get out of here. Jay Williams, get out of here. All those Dookie guys, get out of here. You don't know nothing. Cindy knows everything. Unbelievable, bro. So again, yeah, that was an easy one for me.
There you go. Who you got, Achilles?
It's a surprise. It's a late entry, but I'm going to give the juice to the Miami Dolphins for finally doing something that makes sense. They secured Terran Armstead, gave him a ton of money, and I don't care if it works or not. I'm just happy they actually did something smart instead of just what they were doing before, which was signing fullbacks, which was the worst idea in history.
They got him. Nice.
They're still a phony team, but for today, they get the juice for actually pulling the trigger and bringing someone in that's useful.
Nice. Solid. Very, very, very solid. I like that, Juice. That was a late entry. That was a late entry because that
like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, that news just broke. So good for the Finns there. Finally, did you see the Bengals signed La'el Collins from the Cowboys? They signed like 3 offensive linemen.
They needed to. It was the only offensive line that was close to being as bad as the Dolphins.
Exactly. But the fact that they were like, okay, yeah, we got an issue. Fuck everything else. We got receivers. We got all this. Let's make sure we protect, the golden boy. So, Baby Gus over there. That's what I'm gonna call him now, Baby Gus. Because he's got that swag. All right,
I'm gonna look for that Nike chain.
You gotta rock it every
pretty
episode.
Sure I still have it. I'm pretty sure I have it somewhere.
All right, Gussie, what do you got?
Oh man, my juice goes to Sunday, March 20th, 2022. If you were rocking with Gus, you're a champion. Okay, you got just Ferrari.
The whole day got juice?
The whole day got the juice for me. All right, Ferrari, fucking Barcelona beats the shit out of Real Madrid. It was one of my all-time sports days, bro.
Oh,
personally.
Look at that.
Personally, it was just such a great. I had so much fun from 11 a.m. until fucking 6 p.m. It was great.
That was a solid, good sports day for you there.
And by the way, a nightmare sports day for me.
Yeah, I'm wearing the Real Madrid, but just strictly on color. This color is so sweet. This pink, nice.
Yeah, they should have worn that instead of that black. The first time they wear black at home and they lose.
Go figure.
Look at that. Bro.
Impressive though. Good for you. Solid win for Barcelona. You sweep at in Bahrain at Formula 1. Not bad. All right, who wants to go with their phonies?
Well, obviously, my Auburn basketball Tigers. Massive, just breathtaking phonies. I gave them a chance. I thought after beating up Jacksonville State, they'd get some confidence, and they go into that game against the Canes and put up a dud of all duds. Just no energy, no heart. And this is not anything against the Canes because that team plays hard as hell. They're super fun. This is not a slight on the Canes at all. They went in there and beat the living shit out of a team that has the potential number 1 overall pick, one of the best defenders in all of college basketball, and who is, 10 inches taller than everyone on the Canes. And
isn't Auburn like full of giants? Like that squad?
Oh yeah, all giants,
tall people.
And they got smoked by a bunch of 6'2" guards. It was so embarrassing. I could take a loss because sometimes the other team's hot, you're not, whatever. But
this wasn't a loss.
They were just out there scared. They'd get on offense and just hold the ball. Put up a terrible shot. They were like 3 for 20 something at the rim. They couldn't even do layups.
So your team full of Monstars just totally lost to a bunch of MJ and Canes over here, and Bugs Bunny and a bunch of Looney Tunes.
And I was contemplating going to the Tyler the Creator concert, but no, I got to watch my team. And what a waste of a Sunday. Just a complete waste of my time. I was so mad for like a day and a half.
So the complete opposite there. All right. F1 Stradamus, what's your phony?
I think I'm gonna go with Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns.
Solid.
That's a terrible marriage. Because it's a terrible culture and a guy that's coming off a terrible thing. He should have gone to the Patriots or somebody that's gonna help him.
No, he should have gone
You know
out of
what I
the
mean?
league. That's what he needs to do.
Well,
To
yes,
prison.
you know, of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
get
But I'm
outta
saying,
here.
if they're gonna let him play, he made the complete wrong decision, and so did the Browns, like they always do.
Good. Hopefully they all
Good.
burn in a fire together.
You already know how I feel
Yeah.
about the Browns, so I don't care.
Mhm.
Whatever that disgusting river they have in that city will catch fire again.
Yeah.
It's a Browns, probably.
All right. So my phony. Is my turn yet? I don't know if you still want to add anything to yours. Mine's piggybacking on yours, but specifically LeBron James. That guy's the biggest phony. MJ for life. Okay. Fuck LeBron James. Get out of here with all your front running bullshit here. Okay. Like, no. Fuck LeBron James. MJ for life. MJ's a go. I don't even care about LeBron. This phony out there who's a verified Cowboys fan. Okay. He has always been about the Cowboys. You know, loves them boys. We rank on him for that. All of a sudden, he's also a Yankee fan. I mean, go figure. Yankees, Cowboys. He was a Bulls fan when he was a kid. All of a sudden, he's out there. Like, not only is he supporting this guy and Deshaun Watson, like on social media, so everybody knows that he likes, you know, pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? While other people in media have been taking a stand against it and are like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm just not touching that. You know what I mean? Even if they might still support, they're just not going out there and putting it on social media and standing behind this. You know what I'm saying? But this guy goes out there and puts out a tweet celebrating the Watson move. Like, if he's a Browns fan, okay? That's the worst part. Like, that's the definition of a phony.
You became a Browns fan for a sexual assault, a serial sexual assaulter.
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on. And the fact that he's out there like publicizing it when he's a Cowboys fan. He's a Cowboys fan. Like, you'll never see me celebrating like a move the Bills make. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. Yeah, I'm not gonna celebrate that.
Unless Tom Brady was there, then yeah.
Maybe, you know. But then again, but not for 22, not a guy who's got 22 civil suits of sexual misconduct and sexual assault on him. And this is what you're celebrating. You know what I mean? But to me, that guy's the biggest phony, followed closely by Deshaun Watson himself. But golly, what a horrible, horrible time to be a football fan right now, bro. Disgusting.
Join my side. Football is fucking garbage sport. Filled with garbage people. It's not entertaining. Just don't even bother. It feels so much better to not even care.
Yeah, until September. Actually, until the draft. I'm going to be watching that shit. But yeah, so Deshaun, and again, Deshaun Watson, what a scumbag. I'm sorry. That deal, the way he worked out that deal where he's getting a $49 million signing bonus for next season with a $1 million base salary. So if he does get suspended, he's only going to lose $1 million.
Yeah.
Bro. Oh.
It's such a bad look for the Browns that they literally gave up everything. Not only their moral, but just everything.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great. They're still not going to do shit because they're the Browns.
They are, dude. Is there a more appropriately named team than the Browns? No, absolutely correct. Good job, Evan. The other thing that also stands out is that the Browns came out and said that they had like done a full, we looked into the matter, this and that. But then I was reading, I forgot who wrote it, but then I was reading that they didn't even interview or talk to any of the people involved in like the allegations, Of
course not.
So they're like, they basically went, hey, Deshaun, did you do this? Nah, bro, I'm good. All right, cool. Let's go. Let's round it up. How many picks? How much salary? And I can't believe this guy hasn't played in 2 seasons, right? Because he didn't play last season, and then he didn't play the COVID year, right? He hasn't played football in 2 seasons, right? And he's getting the biggest guaranteed contract, and he's not going to lose any money next season. Like, this couldn't have worked out any better for this guy. Unbelievable. It's shocking. To quote Achilles there, it's just shocking how this guy's getting away with
he did play the 2020 season.
He did? The whole season? I feel like he didn't play part of it.
No, he's always hurt.
Yeah. Anyway.
He had he almost had 5,000 yards.
Oh, okay, then he did play the whole season. Still, you don't play a football season under these allegations and under this. And also remember, this whole season that you didn't play, he got paid. He got paid. Homeboy got paid again. So there's your lesson, boys and girls. do a bunch of bad shit and you'll still get away with it. Get paid for it and rewarded. If you can throw a football pretty far. So anyway, solid phonies and juice. I don't want to talk anymore about these phonies. I want to celebrate some juice. I want to go back to these brackets and Cindy, the intern here. Just seriously, it's low key one of the biggest, most amazing things is how dominant this bracket of hers has been. But anyway, there is some good news here with the tournament. Are we a basketball town here in Miami? Can we finally say that?
We've been a basketball town for years, at least over a decade.
Yeah. Now the Canes are just finally catching up.
Yeah.
What's crazy is I was trying to look into it. The University of Miami, dude, like I feel like they're really shafting them boys, bro. They're really shafting the basketball team. Like there was no organized like watch party. Mm-hmm. I feel like there's not a lot of celebration for a team that's right now one of the final 16 teams in the country.
Fans, bro. They're not good
and the
fans.
Canes,
they're all phonies.
The Canes basketball team has had much more success than the football team in the last 20 years.
Yeah,
much more success.
Well, Larrañaga, who became Hispanic when he got here 12 years ago, he's got 3 Sweet 16 appearances. The most ever for any coach at the U.
Most wins.
And an ACC regular season championship.
That's right. The guy is the GOAT.
Yeah.
The GOAT of coaches. He's our Stellenberger. And Jimmy Johnson mixed in together as one.
Mm-hmm.
But
the Canes got a third assistant strength coach, so it's a big deal. We don't have time to be setting up watch parties for a team that actually plays does good things. All right, bro?
That's true. We got a guy with a funny mustache. We're all in. Let's do a party for that guy. Wow. You get that's a solid 2 points there. If we're doing the PTI scale there, bro, that was a really, really good point there. But when but like just on the college itself, the university, it's just kind of like sad that we have fans. The Canes have fans, and they're gonna have people that are excited. Maybe not the best fans. Maybe they're not obviously the Cameron Crazies or some people from Auburn or something. But still, there's fans here that really get down and support the basketball team. And the fact that the university doesn't even attempt to do something to like really, get people going, it's very, very disappointing.
And they have sponsorships with like, I don't know, Buffalo Wild Wings or places like that. You know what I mean? That they plenty of places that could have hosted watch parties
or something,
do something on campus.
Yeah, and on campus, fill up the Watsco Center and have everybody. There's no reason. When is this next game? Is on the 24th or the 25th?
Friday.
There's no reason that they shouldn't fill up the Watsco Center.
No, they'll do something for this one, yeah.
Okay. I mean, but it's like they should have been doing it from the jump.
Of course.
Yeah. Should have been doing it from the jump, and definitely going up at that Auburn game, dude. Going up 7-2, man, that was a big deal. Like you should have really. Right now, you're just trying to like get whatever you can. You're salvaging here, but you could have had a nice little run and build up some momentum here and some excitement.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, regardless.
Yeah. So who are we taking on Friday? What's this team? Iowa State. Another
the Cyclones versus the Hurricanes in the Windy City.
Oh, look at those matchups right there.
And the Canes have a guy named Magusty.
That's it. We won. He's got Gus in his name.
So we got a Gus and a Wingusty, a Magusty. Mm-hmm. Wow. So we got Cyclone. Hurricane's gonna overpower a Cyclone. I mean, that's just natural,
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there are Cyclones in Hurricanes, so Hurricanes are just bigger. Like we own Cyclones.
Yeah, but wait, we gotta let's be real here. Let's be real here. Let's break this down the way only we can here, and that is, we can't just have a hurricane create itself in the middle of the country. It has to go from the shoreline because it gets power from the ocean. So to get to Chicago where they're playing, you know what I mean?
It's gonna go through the Great Lakes.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. So it
would have to be like a category 35 to make it from all the way down here in the Caribbean.
Exactly.
Up to
Chicago. That's what I'm saying. And even then, I think it'll beat whatever cyclone. I mean, what's
climate change, bro? Climate change.
Listen,
it's gonna happen.
You're right. It went through the Gulf, demolished Alabama, and now it's making its way up north.
Now we're talking. Now we're playing. Now we're connecting the dots here. So wait a second. What's a cyclone?
She move her body like a cyclone.
That wasn't we didn't ask you to use it in a sentence. We asked for the definition.
I mean,
Isn't it just a tornado? I don't know.
but what's the difference between
it's
a
a tornado.
tornado and a
Right?
cyclone?
It depends on which one you want to use. Which word you
I
want to
don't
use.
know,
It's the
I
same
wonder.
thing.
Is one smaller than the other? Like, is a cyclone like a baby tornado?
I think they're the same thing.
Something to look
It's
up.
like the
Yeah,
difference between a
dialect.
hurricane and a monsoon. It's the same thing. Just they call it something else on the other hemisphere.
Oh, wait, a monsoon is a hurricane? I thought it was a tsunami.
No, a tsunami's a tsunami. A monsoon is a
Oh, no,
monsoon.
I'm sorry, a typhoon. I thought a typhoon was a hurricane.
Maybe also.
No,
That's
typhoon is a lagoon where you have fun.
Gus is on that Irish milk, bro. He is lit.
He needs some milk.
These
Gus is on
jokes,
fire,
these jokes brought to you by Guinness.
Yep.
By Mr.
Oh my god.
Damn. All right. Gus is continuing that solid week there. See, I had a solid trip to Publix last week, but it doesn't compare to your incredible, day that you had on Sunday.
What does a solid trip to Publix consist of?
I told you guys I wore my NWO shirt.
Oh
yeah.
fake story where everyone thought he was Scott Hall.
Dude, it was the best.
Yeah.
So, like, full disclosure, I had my
yeah.
hair slicked back, Razor Ramon style, because I just come out of the shower and I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna let this bad boy, air it. I'm rocking the NWO shirt. I go to get a pub sub. It's after 9 o'clock, so I thought it was gonna be closed. The guy looks at me and he goes, "Yo, Scott Hall," and I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Hey, you want a sub?" And I was like, "Are you guys still open?" He's like, "Yeah, I got you." So he starts, chopping up Nicaraguan dude, right?
Yeah.
Guess what his name was?
Gus.
Edwin. How cool is that? I was like, bro, it
Dude,
was meant to be that
The
you're gonna
more
make this stuff
details
for me.
you
I
add to
know-
the story, the faker it sounds.
No.
telling you.
I know multiple Nicaraguans named Edwin.
Yeah,
At least 3.
I know two because I went to school with other Edwins, and I went to school with primarily
Okay.
Nicaraguan people. So
There you
maybe
go.
we know the same
That's
ones.
That's a popular name in Nicaragua, dude. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
dude. So he's there. He's making me the sub, right? And I'm like, oh man, this was like destined to happen, Like you were making the
Yeah.
sub. You thought I was Scott Hall. We sit there. We talk a little bit about what's going on. He stuffs this chicken tender sub. Like hooks it up nicely. We do the little
Nice.
NWO thing as we leave. Tap. I say, peace out.
Ew.
We do the little thing. I give him as I walk out.
You guys kissed wolves?
Bro, yeah, dude. And then on top of it, I'm going down into like the bread aisle, right? Like, in the middle of Publix, and all of a sudden another guy, just another employee goes, "Hey, yo, Chico."
Liar.
And I was like,
Liar.
I swear to God.
The bread aisle is never in the middle of a Publix.
Well, okay.
It's always on one of the ends. Don't be a liar.
It's okay. It was closer to the middle left, probably.
Holes in your story.
I swear on
Shit,
everything.
bro.
I'm telling you, I swear, and I have a witness. You like that? She was there, so she saw this whole thing. This is why I'm telling the story, because she was impressed. She's like, "What the hell is going on here?" Because the guy says, "Hey, yo, Chico," and I was like, "Yo, woo," and I just kept walking by. Right? That guy didn't stop and talk to, and she looks at me. She's like, "What just happened?" And I was like,
Don't worry
when
about
somebody says, "Hey, yo," it means something, And she's like, "You're an idiot." And she just kept walking, but she saw the whole thing. And again, best day ever at Publix. But that was just, in a 30-minute, window there. But your day, way better,
So, are the Canes going to the Final Four?
That's the big question.
Their bracket is.
Well, they gotta get to the Elite 8 first, no?
All right. So let's.
So what I'm saying is, they've shown that they can play against the best teams in the country. They beat Duke.
Yes.
They've beat
Mhm.
Auburn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why can't they beat Kansas? You know what I mean? Why can't they beat? Like maybe Arizona's too good. I don't know. I don't watch any West Coast basketball.
We got to get through this natural disaster first here with this battle of cyclones and hurricanes. Which,
That's
by
fine.
the way, Eben coming through here. Hurricanes are tropical storms that form over the North Atlantic Ocean and New England,
Northeast Pacific.
New England. I'm an idiot.
Northeast. Too much football, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Too much football for you.
Cyclones are formed over the South Pacific and Indian Ocean. Typhoons are. Wait, so a cyclone is a hurricane? This makes no sense. I have
Phonies.
no.
They don't know their own thing because there's a clear tornado in their logo with a bird.
They've been using it all wrong here, you know. Anyway, all right. So we get through this natural disaster battle here. We get cyclones, hurricanes.
Then you're either getting Kansas, or if someone upsets Kansas, I don't know. Who
it's Providence and Kansas. That's the next.
Okay.
That's who we play the winner. We would play the winner of that game should we advance. Now,
so if we play Kansas, for sure we're gonna win because birds always leave when hurricanes come to town.
Right.
They're not even gonna show up.
What's the mascot for Providence?
Fryers.
No.
Like air fryers or like some priest?
Like a priest, yeah.
Okay.
They rebranded 5 years ago as the Providence Air Fryer.
The Providence Air Fryers. I mean, what's better? You know, good, fried chicken or religion here?
Maybe that's what they give away. I imagine that's what they give away at their games.
You hit the half court shot and you get an air fryer.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, so so here's the thing though. So Iowa is probably thinking the same thing too. They're an 11 seed.
Oh, of course.
We're a 10 seed. They're thinking like, oh man, we got this. I don't know who Iowa State played to get to this point. I
guarantee you it's no one. Like
it was nobody.
I talk shit about the ACC all the time, but I don't. What are they like the Big 12? Like what conference does?
Oh, they're Big. Is it still Big 10? They're in the up there with
the phoniest of all.
They're up there with the Ohio States and those Penn States and all that
play
stuff.
Nobody, bro.
They're
done.
nothing.
They're done. So.
All right, let's see here. I got the. I got the Iowa State Okay, so Iowa State beat a number 3 team in Wisconsin.
Phony, Wisconsin, phony school. Enough.
Super.
I don't want to hear
that. That's a phony school here. And before that, they beat, let's see here. Who did they? Oh, they beat LSU. Phony. SEC schools, all phony. So that's how they got to this point.
I'm not going to say anything.
But Miami beat USC on late in the game there. Then we beat Auburn, and then now we got Iowa State here. So I like our chances. But again, Iowa State likes their chances as well too. They're looking at us the same way we're looking at them. But come on, bro.
Honestly, the only issue I have with them is that they literally only play 5 players. They're 5 players deep, and at some point,
the Canes,
and at some point, those guys are going to get tired.
Yeah,
because they play the high intensity defense, and then all their shots are trying to get at the rim.
Yeah.
That's a lot of energy you're using, and you literally have no bench. So to me, that's the only thing that can really stop them. Because, like I said, they've shown that they can play with teams that are better than they are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the cool thing about this kind of tournament setting like this. Like, seriously, bro, anybody can win this thing right now. There's really really wouldn't be shocking for the Canes to win it. It'll be unlikely, but it wouldn't be shocking for them to go on, beat Kansas, make a trip to the Final Four, represent. It could happen. Everybody's vulnerable. We already saw Baylor lose, 1 number 1 seeds out. Arizona is still in, Gonzaga, and what's the third one?
I don't know.
We know a lot about basketball. Kansas. This is why we don't even know the team that's number 1 in our bracket. What we're talking about. Oh my God, we're so bad at this. All right. Well, anyway, last question before we move on here. Are you guys gonna watch the game on Friday?
Of course.
You watched the last game?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't watch the last game. It was on that True TV. I don't got no True TV.
That's true.
Get the March Madness app.
Oh, they showed it on the March Madness app?
Yeah. Oh well, no. You need you need the TV, the login, whatever, the login, the cable.
Well, I think by now, by the Sweet 16, all this True TV stuff is gone, right? Can we just put it on like ABC or CBS?
I don't think so because they're
TNT. Come on,
they're playing 1 million games each day, not starting till 7.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna watch the game. I'm gonna try to watch the game if I can find it. My last question here, last question.
Always an extra one.
Gus.
Yep.
How much of this tournament have you actually watched so far?
A fairly decent amount. Yeah, I watched a little.
Tell me the truth. How much have you watched?
I want to say like 6 games.
What?
Yeah.
That's a lot, dude. I'm surprised that you watched that much. I have watched a grand total of 0 minutes of this tournament. I haven't watched
you don't watch sports ever.
I don't.
And it makes our content worse.
You think, bro? What are you talking about? I thought I provided good content here. We talked about natural disasters, cyclones. I gave you a public story in here. I thought it was good. I thought the content today was really good. I haven't watched any of these games. I watched it like if it's on Friday, like now, this 16 and the 8 and the 4. I'll watch that. I'll get into it. But leading up to this, I had seen like 7 minutes of college basketball season. So
the first 2 days of the tournament are maybe the 2 of the best days in all of sports.
Yeah,
where it's just a blitz of ridiculous games.
You're absolutely right. And those are that's like the days that most people call out of work in the country because everybody's watching the tournament. A lot of gambling. I should have watched it. I was just, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing this weekend.
One of my coworkers told me that his brother or his friend, I forget, scheduled his vasectomy for the first day of the tournament so that he can have off that day and the next to watch.
Wow, that's man.
Like he was gonna get it anyways, but he purposely scheduled it that day.
Well, good for him.
That's
smart man.
That's dedication.
Good for him. All right. Well, look, I didn't watch much basketball, but you know what I did watch?
No, you didn't watch any basketball.
Okay, so I didn't watch any basketball, but you know what I did watch?
What?
You know what I did watch? You listen to that? Listen.
Formula.
That's what I watched, baby. I watched a whole lot of that because it was just and just cars all just swinging by there, and I was just like rubbing my nipples, and it was just going so fast. Oh, there goes Verstappen.
It was.
It's just so much fun.
It was amazing. There was so much drama, and that's how you kick off a fucking Formula One season, bro. F1 or FU, bro.
That's right.
That's
how you
on
kick
the
it off.
train.
Yes.
Bro, let me just give me this, and then just some cars fucking just flying by like that, One more. Bro, I was jacked up. Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. What was your favorite part of the race?
Bro, honestly, just
because there's so much. There's so much.
I'll tell you what my least favorite part was. And I think Achilles will agree with me, was waking up early just to find out that the race wasn't until freaking 11 or 12.
I knew it was at 11.
Oh, okay. I wake up early anyway. I woke up. It was like 8 something. I'm like, it's Sunday. I'm like, let's do this, baby. I was rolling. I was excited.
I'm not going to tell you what time this Sunday's is, because I want you to wake up early again.
Oh yeah, I'll check it beforehand. But I went in there thinking, okay, it's 9 o'clock, 8:30. I was like, all right, I'll get up early, watch it, and I put it on, and I'm like, where the fuck is the race? And I'm looking, and it's like, no, it's not even a pre-race show. Did it start to like 11? I think it was the official. 11. Yeah, but it delivered. Oh my god, it was so good. But let's go back here, because a couple of weeks ago, I gave out the juice to the fact that the Formula One show is on Netflix. Have we all watched the series yet?
What? You've asked me for like 2 weeks.
Well, yeah, okay. I know you watched it the same day. You've probably watched it twice. I'm asking if you've watched it again since you watched it.
No, I have not watched it again.
Okay. Gus, have you seen all the episodes yet? I feel like Gus.
I have like 2 or 3 left.
Oh, Gus. I got 1 left, and it's only because we ended up watching like the 8, 7, 8, and 9 back to back, and then we wanted to leave the last episode just to like really enjoy it. But then yesterday we were busy, and then today, I'm doing the show, so I haven't been able to just jump into it. But I already know what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, the fact that we've had the show back was exciting. The fact that we had all this, the fact that we are seasoned veteran fans of Formula One. Season 2.
That's right.
Oh, wait, this is the first episode of season 2 of F1 or FU Report.
There you go.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. But the fact that it was like what, almost a year ago that Achilles started. Almost a year ago that Achilles started by watching racing, by playing video games, and then slowly, feeding us the pills. And now we're all into it, dude. Look, you got a Ferrari shirt. Let's just stop and realize this moment. You have a Ferrari shirt. We are on a podcast live to the millions of people out there, right? And we're talking about Formula One. We're not talking to Deshaun Watson. Fuck that guy. We're not even talking about the brackets anymore.
If you've noticed, I haven't even said his name because I'm done talking about that piece of shit.
Exactly.
There you
We're
go.
talking about Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, your
Charles
boy,
Leclerc.
Sean Leclerc.
Oh,
Charles Leclerc. I can't say this. Charles Leclerc.
yeah.
And then we're talking about your boy, Pierre Gasly.
Carlos Sainz.
Carlos Sainz. Esteban Ocon. You know, we're talking about people that are all from
man.
a bunch of foreigners because none of them are American. We're talking about all these people.
We're the foreigners.
Yeah, we're the
Yeah,
foreigners.
we're the
now.
foreigners. Yeah.
You
We're
know?
almost there, though. We're almost there.
But dude,
It's
it
ready,
is
bro. It's
so
ready.
it's exactly.
It's coming.
I can't wait.
It's coming.
But it's so exciting, dude. Like just real talk, like just having this conversation. I've been looking forward to this all day. Like I can't wait to talk fun with the guys. It's gonna be fun.
Yep.
So all right,
It's
going
the
back.
only thing that I was thinking about. Like I wasn't thinking about, like I wasn't even thinking about like the Clasico victory. Honestly, I was just like, man, I can't wait to talk Formula One.
Yep. So for those new to the show here, new to the F1 or FU, we briefly bring everybody back. At the end of last season, we made our selections for team and racer. Achilles, you went with Pierre Gasly, and you're an AlphaTauri guy.
No.
Gus went pure Ferrari and said, "I'm going with the Big Red." But who's your driver? Are you Sainz or Leclerc?
I went with Leclerc.
Okay, so you went Leclerc,
Yeah.
and then I went Alpine. I'm rocking the pink for Alpine today, you know, and Esteban Ocon, and again, so excited to go into. So the buildup we got. Let's talk about some of the changes. All right,
New car.
new cars.
Oh.
New cars, new livery, new everything.
Yeah.
Is it livery?
Livery.
Livery or livery?
I've always said livery. I don't know. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just
Okay.
asking.
Pretty sure it's
Well,
livery.
I mean,
or
you
livery.
can't really go
I'm doubting
by.
myself.
You can't really go by what the announcers say on TV because they say schedule and weird shit like that.
Well,
So
they invented the sport, so they're
Yeah.
allowed to make up the words.
Yeah, I don't
that's
know.
fine.
What
we
did
can't.
they say, Gus?
We can't football soccer this, dude.
Yeah.
That's not the way
No.
this is gonna go.
But they say what's the other word that they use? That's weird that they use
But wait, what's the one you just brought up though? What is that? What did you-
schedule.
schedule.
that they say that?
They say schedule.
I didn't pick up on
Yeah.
that one. I did pick up on controversy or
Controversy. Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
one
no,
that I
hate
can't even
that.
say it wrong. It's like
No, bro.
it's so simple. It's controversy. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so anyway, so you had, speaking of controversy, you know, with the current status of world affairs right now, the Russian oligarch that was funding the Haas team, Mazepin, or the Mazepin Senior, and then his son, who was one of the racers,
Asshole son. God.
yep,
Lil
and his
Lil
fertilizer
Mazepin.
company, they were booted out. So
Yeah.
they said get out. They were replaced by Magnussen.
Magnus.
Yeah.
Magnussen, the
Kevin,
Finnish
right?
little
Kevin
Viking. Yeah.
Mhm.
The Finnish little Viking. He used to race for Haas, but didn't race last season. And after a little over a year, comes back and, you know, has an incredible debut. So you have that going into
bro.
it.
What
You
do you
have
come in,
Bottas.
P7?
Oh,
P5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After stupid ass Red Bull, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah. You got Bottas making his debut for Alfa Romeo. I thought it was
Crushed
pretty neat.
it.
Did you see when they drove by each other, they waved at each other? I thought that was a pretty cool little video. I
Oh
don't know
no.
if you haven't seen it? Yeah, I think Bottas was driving and he pulled up next to Lewis and they both waved at each other. It was a nice little gesture, little bromance there. What other interesting storylines going into the season? Verstappen switching to number 1 from 33. You know, they normally don't do that kind of stuff. George Russell driving now for Mercedes. Your boy Yuki. Oh, by the way, Yuki, I know he's your boy. Most unlikable guy from the show. He's my new.
He was funny.
Oh no!
He was such a little brat. It's so hilarious.
Yes. I couldn't. I was like,
He's
you know
a
what?
Foul mouth little brat is
Yes.
so hilarious.
I like it.
No. Watching the show, I was like, wait a minute. If I jump on Ricardo for being like just annoying, isn't that like this guy? I can't give this guy a pass, bro. You know what I mean? I was like, nah, Yuki.
Yeah, but at
sorry,
least
bro.
he's a child, and Daniel Ricciardo's a grown ass man.
But he made Daniel Ricciardo seem so much more likable. You know what I mean? I was just like, wow.
Whatever, bro. Yuki's real. Ricardo is a phony, bro. Get that guy out of my face.
Oh, and then all right, so Achilles, you go tell us describe your what happened Sunday for you. How did you what were you doing? How did you set up here? What was your how excited were you going into the race? And how did you take in the race here?
It was great, except Pierre Gasly's car caught fire, which is terrifying. My AlphaTauri boys were on their way to a double points finish. Yuki Tsunoda finished the race with the most overtakes, and he still got some points because God bless that little mean bastard.
He's mean. He's very
mean. They were having such a great race.
Yeah. I think he had the fastest lap of all cars that had points or something like that. Because if you count, Leclerc had the fastest lap.
Yeah, that's why he got 26 points. Because you get 25 for the win, and then 1 point for whoever has the fastest lap. So he has 26 points.
Well, it was some weird stat there where his car was the fastest in one part of the track or some shit like that.
Yeah, it might have been
one of the sections. Yeah. But yeah, like it sucks that Pierre, his car caught fire.
Yeah,
that's not but he was doing great the whole race. Doing what he does, just finishing like in fifth every single time because the dude is super solid and he pushes that car to the absolute limit every time he's out there. Even before the fire that really brought in the drama at the end of the race, like even though Leclerc was like smoking everybody, it was still interesting because the middle of the pack, everyone stayed so close and it was just battle after battle and overtake and oh my God. It was insanity.
So let me ask you, there's new rules that are allowing the DSR a little more frequently, I think it was. There was the new cars themselves. There's some changes, and they made those to have more of what we saw.
Exactly, yeah. It's not just speed. It's about cars being close to each other and passing and, fighting each other. Like, people got hit. And we're able to keep going because the car didn't just explode because it's just a rocket with like paper around it.
Like our boy Mick.
Yeah, Mick Schumacher got spun.
Mick Schumacher, bro,
did the badass passing. Yeah, dude, it just kept going.
Caught it and kept going, bro.
I'm pretty sure
that was probably the most baller part of that race, man. He got spun around and he caught it like right on the diamond, just fucking hit it.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure as the car was spinning, I saw both arms stick out with two Glocks just shooting. As he did the spin and it just,
and the doves shot out from the back.
Exactly. That's what I saw. That's what I saw.
There were doves also.
I may have had a different setting on my TV. It's new. I'm not sure how to use it yet. That 4K was incredible. So yes, that was dope. And what I like was you had that moment where early on in the race where Verstappen and Leclerc.
Oh, that was one of the most epic things I've ever seen in my life.
What a way to start, wow, first race of the season, and you're giving us this kind of drama back and forth.
It was four overtakes back to back on the same exact turns. Max was pushing it to the limit. And then Leclerc was able to sneak past him. They did like 3 or 4 straight times. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, I remember we were texting back and forth. Like, is this going to be the rest of the race?
Yeah, like, how can you do it?
It's too much for me.
We're all excited, man. It's so much fun.
And it proved to be too much for Max Verstappen, who blew up his car because of that.
Yeah.
He was pushing it so hard the whole race that his car just literally died.
So apparently Max's car was faster on the straights, because he on the straights, he was really burning it. And
that's where he'd catch him.
Push. He was doing a lot of that. And but on the on the turns and everything else, Leclerc and being able just to ride that slipstream and just go whoop right by him with the overtake on. Like,
and it's like, that's skill, man. That's like a lot of skill to be able to know that he's gonna pass you and still time it perfect to get right past him, bro. It's ridiculous.
It was some impressive driving, incredible driving. But let's talk a little bit about some of the surprises. I was surprised at the no points finish for Red Bull. I thought that was very
that's ridiculous. Both their cars just took a shit.
And the fact that Checo's his car at the very end took a shit.
He was like in the last lap, bro.
It was unbelievable.
Rough. He could have pushed the car to the end and probably gotten the minimum amount of points, bro. Like,
yeah,
dude, that sucks.
Like, not even Haas back in the day had 2 cars just die like that, dude.
Yeah, they usually died at the beginning of the race, not at the end. You know what I mean?
Unbelievable that happened because they had a good car. It's just not reliable. So
yeah. And
then you had Mercedes on the other side who has a garbage car, but it didn't break down. So hey,
how about
now
that?
You get points.
Yeah. How about that, dude? Mercedes, bro.
And it's classic them going into it. All the pre-race interviews was like, yeah, we're not very happy with our car right now. We're just going to see the best. Like, they were really setting the bar super low because they knew their car was garbage.
Yeah.
And like in the podium, they went to Toto and you could see the relief on his face.
Hell yeah,
like,
dude.
Holy shit, we dodged a bullet. Because they were about to what, like 4.5, 4.6, like something like
Hamilton was P5. Yeah, Hamilton was P5.
Yeah.
But
and then
guys.
And then he was able to finish P3 because both Red Bulls died.
Yeah. Now, I'll say this, though, man. So we experienced the 2021 season as the best fans in South Florida.
100%.
As the most knowledgeable.
Everyone.
Most knowledgeable citrus-based, Formula One show.
Of course. F1 or FU, bro.
That's right. So we experienced that. And we started making, we understood what was happening last season and the storylines. But then going back and watching the show and seeing it, like obviously my perceptions have changed a little bit.
Yeah.
Fuck Red Bull. I love Horner. But
he's
I didn't
such a sneaky little fuck. That guy, I love him.
He's so good at being like a dick, But I will say this: I think most of last season I was kind of just I was rooting for the underdog in Red Bull, and like, all right, here we go, another Mercedes championship. But watching the season and watching the show and seeing everything that goes into it, you gotta have respect for the Mercedes machine, bro. Toto is just top class, bro. Like, he just knows what the fact that he calls Bottas over and has like dinner with him and says, hey, bro, like, this is it, you know what I mean? I wish you the best, but you know why we're doing this, and like this understanding this level of expectation to make that kind of call and bring in this. By the way, I hate Russell. That kid looks like he's a Bond villain in the making. Like, we're gonna see the origin story where Hamilton cuts him off, and then all of a sudden he's just gonna be this horrible person. I don't like it, but I do have a lot of appreciation. Again, last season, I told you that I was impressed with the way Lewis Hamilton went up and congratulated him, considering the circumstances. Yeah. Now, understanding the circumstances even more, it's like, wow,
dude,
bro.
Max talked more shit about Hamilton than Hamilton did about Max, and Hamilton's the one that got fucked.
Yeah.
Well, but Hamilton's been there too. That guy's a professional.
Very professional.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing. Oh, he's not gonna come up as like some petulant little child on a Netflix show. He knows what he's doing. I guarantee you, totally behind closed doors, he was MFing everybody from top to bottom. Yeah. Got it. When the cameras are off, I guarantee you, everyone got it, bro.
100%.
For sure.
100%. Can we also take a second?
We'll see when he has his own last drive or whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
In 20 years. Yeah.
Can we take a second to also appreciate the fact that Homeboy is on such a level above everybody? Like, ridiculously so much higher in stature, class, and everything. Did you see the shit he was wearing on the show last season to the races? Like, every time they showed, I'm like, what?
Bro, with his dog?
Bro, he's like making Russell Westbrook looking like that's tame. The stuff that he's wearing. He was wearing some like bright green like rain boots that were like too big, some weird Japanese style shirt with the collar like this, but it was like all open, and then some big short like. Hey, respect. I was like, yo,
I like him, bro.
I like it. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, you got to have a lot of confidence to go out there and do that being at the top of your game. And I love that he's at that level. So I was very impressed with, like, the whole package that is Lewis Hamilton. The guy
Sunday was a bad day for Mercedes, even though they got some points out of it. Yes. Because their main car's garbage. And then literally the entire back of the pack is running all Mercedes engines. So there's something seriously wrong with their machine this year. And it's going to be super tough for them to not get too behind. Yeah. But the thing is, Red Bull blew it. They could have taken this huge lead, and instead they're dead in the water because their car is somehow even worse because it blew up both of them.
Yep.
Like just the fact that those two things, that Mercedes car is such trash, and it could have been a great chance for Red Bull to just already start sticking it to them. And instead they got 0 points, double 0 points.
Okay. So,
Ferrari, great day Ferrari.
That's what I was going to ask.
Finish, and Alfa Romeo had a great showing, and they run a Ferrari engine.
So, that's true. That's true.
Damn, there you go.
I wanted to ask you now. All right. So last season, the finished Mercedes in the Constructor Cup. It finished Mercedes, Red Bull. Who was third? Was it McLaren?
McLaren, yeah. I think McLaren passed Ferrari last year.
Or it might have been I think it was Ferrari then McLaren.
No, Ferrari finished third in the constructors last year.
Yeah, and then then it was McLaren close behind, and then Alpine fifth. Do you think that, because again, this was the first win for Ferrari since like 2018. Like they're coming off of a long stench here. You know what I'm saying? Is this enough to buy into saying, hey, Ferrari is back, or are we still like gotta give it one more season? Like, because again, we're setting the bar here with the first race. Shit can go bad. We don't know. We don't have any data to go back and fix and see how we can adjust and make things better. This next two races, I think, are going to be real crucial to see who's going to take advantage of opportunities like, Red Bull dropping and not getting any points and, building a lead like Ferrari did. And at the same time, who's going to take advantage and look and say, we've got the data. We know what we need to do moving forward. That's where I trust Mercedes, because as shit as their car was this weekend, it's Mercedes. They know how to do it. Both, what's his name? Toto his name's Toto, bro. Like, come on. The guy knows what he's doing, bro. He's such a fucking like good asshole dick principal.
I don't know what his name being Toto contributes to that, but
well,
he's our actual Bond villain already, bro.
Yes. But that's the thing. His name is Toto, but his last name's Wolf. Like, come on.
That's the cool part.
That's the fucking money, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Toto Wolf, bro.
All right, so
it depends on how fast the other guys can get their shit together. Yeah. Because obviously Ferrari is way ahead of the curve. So how much of a lead can they build while everyone else is scrambling to actually have a car that's not garbage?
Yeah.
I have a question for you, Achilles. You said that Toto Wolff is already a Bond villain. Would you be surprised if he purposefully put something wrong with the Mercedes engine and in all the cars, even his own, that only he knows?
No, he doesn't. The guy, he's not the scientist, bro.
Well, him and his team, that only they know how to fix, and it's gonna progressively get better for them during the season, but for the
maybe for McLaren, maybe, but everyone else, that's not competition.
Man, hold on a second. I forgot to do this. There we go.
And it worked because McLaren was they were garbage in practice. They were garbage in qualifying. Then they went out there on the medium tires and proceeded to get smoked by everyone. Even after their car was already a piece of shit, they decided to just let's add on to it. We're going to put the slow tires on.
McLaren didn't do themselves any favors at all. They had a horrible
just
qualifying.
I feel bad for my boy Ricardo, bro.
But the thing that was shocking to me for McLaren was you have a bad qualifying, you've had a bad run up to qualifying, then you had the bad practice, and then come race day, your adjustment is to do the one thing that everybody's not doing. That wasn't very smart. It's just like, oh, wait a minute, I shot myself in the left foot. Let me shoot myself in the right foot while I'm at it too. It didn't make sense to me. And McLaren is a team that I also like, but not good. Hey, props to Alpine, baby. We two top, in the points, both racers. Ocon had a good day. Can we talk about the cars, how they look for a second? Because I was feeling real hot on the pink, going into the race, but seeing it in action, there was another car that kind of caught my attention.
Which
so
one? The Stormtrooper?
Bro, that AlphaTauri, Pierre Gasly, that white. The fact that they inverted, because last year was more blue than white. This year they said we're going white with blue.
And the matte finish instead of the shiny finish.
Yeah, nice, bro. Real nice. Yeah. What other? I love the Williams car. That blue just pops
That
on the
blue?
screen.
It does. It
Yeah,
really
right?
does. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought
And
it was,
for Ferrari
me-
didn't go with Ferrari red. They went with like a deeper, darker red.
yeah, they're like a
Yeah.
little dark. You know,
But what I love is the gold
Barcelona
accent
red.
on their rims.
the what?
They have like a gold accent on the rims of the Ferrari car. Oh,
Okay, and?
sexy. Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought-
and the McLaren, they got that Google sponsorship, so their rims are the Google
That's
rim.
right. Yeah,
Oh,
Pretty cool. Too bad
That is cool.
they suck because it's
Yeah.
a cool look.
they didn't get a lot of FaceTime, being at the back of
Yeah.
the pack there. I thought, that was a good one. You know who else? Even though I'm not a fan of the team right now, Red Bull, their cars just look so nice. Just that Red Bull with
Mhm.
it's really just pops on the screen. Again, such a beautiful thing to look at. You know what I'm saying? Just watch these cars going out there and just yung and just the colors.
I love the big fat wheels they have now.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
The
How about-
wings look so much cooler.
hmm
How about the night racing too, huh? We got the whole pack, bro. We were just slapped. With so much good stuff this weekend, right? Like, here's all the pretty cars. Yeah. Red Bull out at the first. Yeah. Mercedes struggling. Ferrari, gosh, yes. That's what it was, bro. It was a whole lot of that. Right? It's
I
good.
like it.
Like it. Like
Yeah.
that. You like that? But all right. So what else stood out from the weekend here? What was it? Because there's still something I've been sandbagging here, but I want to know what else sticks out for you guys. What else? What were some good storylines? Because to me, there was, as much as the Ferrari story was such a great story, the Red Bull story such a shocking story, Mercedes, all these stories. There's one storyline that I feel is going to go under the radar, but
Well, for
has
me-
a lot of implications domestically here.
For me, what stood out is how, and if you watch the show, you know how every team, the two drivers are always like against each other,
Yeah.
but not Ferrari, and you see that it's working out for them.
Yeah,
Those two
they're
guys
friends.
are
For now.
buddy.
For now,
Well,
we'll see.
For now, yeah, but
I think honestly, and I did notice that,
Mhm.
but I think that's actually more about Carlos Sainz.
yeah,
Because he had that same buddy relationship with Lando.
That's true.
When he was in McLaren too, and because I did notice that there, and then seeing how these guys are getting along so well in Ferrari, that really says
Mhm.
it's a good teammate. That's a good teammate.
Yeah.
And I didn't like douchebag Sainz at first, but he kind of won me over a little bit. You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't hate that guy that much. He's a Real Madrid fan, but
Yeah, But no, I'm saying, man, I think the big under the radar storyline is Haas, bro.
Mm-hmm.
From 0 points last season, from losing your sponsor, from getting all the Russian oil money out of there, or fertilizer money that they called it, oligarch money, to having to bring in a guy, no points. I was so happy for my boy Gunther, bro. Like, he just
Gunther, bro. What a
yes.
guy.
is he not the
Yes.
MVP? Is he not the MVP? That guy's the man, dude.
I think if he didn't exist, the F1 show wouldn't exist. Because he fucking carries that shit.
Yes. Yes. How about that episode of him
Yeah.
climbing mountains and shit? Like, wow,
Oh,
look at
yeah,
this
bro.
motherfucker, bro.
So,
I want to do that. I want to do
Yeah.
that, bro. That looks awesome.
yeah. One thing about Haas is I remember last year I saw a story on Twitter that said Haas was giving up essentially on last season's car and focusing on this season. So like midway through the season, they were like, we're not doing shit. We're going to start thinking about last season and this next season. So obviously whatever they did paid off because they have a car that isn't a piece of garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they put time into this new car to make sure they knew how it works and everything is nice. And that's paying off.
There you go.
Loved it, dude. I loved it. When early on in the race, when Magnussen, who qualified P7,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and then when Mick got into the top 10 and both cars were in the top 10, I was like, I was so happy.
Yeah.
And that's how I knew I've become a fan. Like, I was like, what's wrong with, how do I care? I remember when you first started getting us into F1, because I know Gus had watched a little bit before me. And then I was like, and I was asking you guys, what team should I go for? You guys, you're probably like a Haas guy, bro. Bunch of losers. Yeah, I remember you guys made that comment.
No,
Yeah.
I guarantee I said you're a Mercedes guy because no one's more of a front runner.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know,
I wasn't Formula One savvy enough to make that joke. First of all,
okay.
okay.
No, I remember. I gotta go back in the archives. I gotta go back in the archives. But again,
I guarantee I would have forgotten the name Haas
but
back then.
but it was cool though to see, like, you know, like the fact that, like, bro, I'm into this, bro. Like, that's it. Like, Achilles, you succeeded, bro.
Yeah.
You made us F1 diehards here, bro. Like, I was feeling for a German guy named Gunther. You know what I mean? Like, I was just out here going, man, I hope he gets this. Even though my boy Ocon was out there, you know, trying to move up and get into the top 5, I was like, bro, Haas is gonna do this, you know?
Again, Ocon had a 5-second penalty, and Yuki still couldn't catch him, bro. I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Ah!
It was good. I think what they did, if I'm not mistaken, I think the restart wiped away the penalty.
No,
I think I remember reading that.
In the first pit, he took his 5-second penalty.
Okay.
AlphaTauri did a terrible job with Yuki's pits. Every time he went in the pit, the guy dropped like 3 places. I felt bad for him. But the little bastard is tenacious, bro, and he still did it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what about, so Sunday? Where are we? Where are we racing?
Saudi Arabia.
Ooh.
Jeddah? I forgot what the city's called.
Yeah. I remember that track's nice. That was the new track last season that they hadn't raced. So we got Saudi Arabia. Let me see, what's the next couple of races after that? Because I haven't even looked.
Not many. It's gonna be what, 4 more until Miami? That's ridiculous.
I know. Yeah. Oh my god, guys, this is happening.
Jeddah Corniche circuit.
Jeddah. Yeah.
All right, so yeah, we got Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Then we go. The week 2 weeks after that, I think, or maybe the week after. Sorry. We go back to your boy Ricardo's homeland.
It's 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks.
I thought Australia got taken off the schedule.
No, it's still on the app.
I see it there.
Yeah.
I thought they got taken off.
April 10th, Melbourne.
Yep.
Oh, that's going to be a weird start time. That one might have to be a rewatch on ESPN Plus.
Oh yeah. Okay. Then
it's at 1 a.m. our time.
Yeah. No chance.
1 a.m. our time.
1 a.m. on a Sunday.
No.
Let's do it, bro.
I'll watch it at work.
Official watch party. Wait, so if it
was a Saturday, I'd do it.
No, so if it's on a Sunday, that means they're a day ahead of us. So we'll be watching it like on Saturday night at 1 a.m.
Yeah, Saturday night at 1 a.m.
Yeah, because they race on Sundays. So
then I'm definitely watching.
We're doing a watch party, bro.
Oh yeah,
1 a.m. Let's do it.
F1 FU after dark, baby.
Oh, I like that.
I'll bring the heart. I'll bring the Hard Mountain Dew.
Oh man, bro! I have looked everywhere for that. I've hit up Walmart. I've hit up 4 different Publix. I cannot find it.
The one here on the beach has like 4 cases just laying on the floor waiting.
Oh my god, bro! Okay, here's the deal. If by Saturday I haven't found any, I need you to buy me a case and give it to me on Saturday at the game. Then we'll have some drinks.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So then we got Italy. Is Italy Monza or is that a different Italy?
There's 2 different ones.
Yeah, there's 2. Okay, I don't know which
Imola.
one.
It's like Imola, I think is what it's called.
Oh yeah.
Emilia Romagna.
And then Monza. I think they're 2 different ones.
Okay, so this is the first one. And then we have the Formula One Crypto.com Miami Grand Prix, May 6th through the 8th. Oh my God, bro. You know what that is. That's just a bunch. Oh, God.
I was driving back on the turnpike the other day and I saw some of it. I saw some of the stand. That's a narrow course, bro. It's like
be like that Saudi Arabia course, probably.
Yeah, it's like a street course.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good time. All right, so we got the race this weekend. How do we feel on a scale? Let's give our 2 things here. Official rating here on the weekend that was in Formula One. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard did it slap?
So hard.
So hard? Give me a number here from 1 to 10 here, Gus.
10,
Gus,
10, baby.
10. Yeah, it was. There was really nothing
like
that.
Fucking 10.
If it, like I said, if it would have just finished the way it finished, it looked like it was going to finish, it still would have been like an 8. But after the restart and everything went fucking absolutely mayhem, it bumped up to a 10.
Yep.
Man, can we when the first lights out of the season felt really good. too. That first when you see it there and they go lights out, from the commentators.
No, dude,
A+,
that broadcast.
The broadcast is so
They
good.
do like 2 to 3 straight hours, no breaks.
Yeah.
No commercial break, nothing. It is 3 hours of people talking and making content, and they don't miss a beat, and everything is perfect, bro. It's unbelievable how good that broadcast is.
I'm not kidding though. I when I texted you guys, I hear that guy's voice when I'm driving. Like he narrates me driving. I don't drive like a madman, but I'm like, a fucking 10. Yeah, bro. I'm there driving, and then all of a sudden I'm like, here goes Garcia going through the chicane, and I'm like, yes, I'm turning. Like I hear his voice in my head. It really gets me excited. All right, before we move over, because we got some Ice Cats news that I want to get to here as we wrap up F1 or FU, our first one of the season 2022. Let's make a bold prediction for the rest of the season. Give me something that give me a take on something here that you think is going to happen. Something bold. Give me something a little exciting here.
Whew. I don't know. I think Red Bull will finish outside of the top 2 in Constructors' Cup.
Oh, shit.
That's a good one, Gus. That's a good one. So you're saying there's going to be a new 1-2 here. So they could be 3. They could be 4. But I like that take. All right.
But there's at least a legit battle with 3 teams for first instead of just 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Achilles, you got one? I know I put you guys on the spot here, and I'm sorry, but I think this is good.
I think I'm not that they'll win it, but I think Alpha will push for close to 5th for sure this year.
Okay, so you think Alpha's gonna break into that top 5?
I think so. Or at least be in the battle for it. You know what I mean?
No. They're in the battle every year. I want a bold.
No, they're not, bro.
Yes, they were 6th last season. They were 6th. If they make it 5, that's a status quo here. Either you gotta, they're gonna surpass Alpine. Give me a bold. Gus gave me a bold prediction there. To Red Bull not to finish top 2, that would be a big surprise here. You guys at AlphaTauri, if you don't have to go with it, you can say another one, but give me something a little more bold than that. Come on, I figured you have better
5,
aspirations.
Easy
5, easy 5. All right.
As long as Pierre's car doesn't catch fire, easy 5.
Easy 5. All right.
You know what? To me is the difference, because last year the battle for 3 was Ferrari McLaren. Yeah. You know what's the difference between those 2 teams?
Ferrari engines.
Yes, McLaren. If you listen to what's his name, Dan Brown. Well, no, Doug. What's his name?
Yeah. The guy who looks like John Favreau. Yeah.
Yes. If you listen to John Favreau talk about his McLaren team, he said he was talking about how their biggest goal was to finish 3rd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What kind of bitch shit is that, bro? Ferrari's goal was to be Ferrari again, to be the best again.
I'll give you that.
The main difference between those 2 teams and why Ferrari is where they are and McLaren is where they are.
Okay, that's a solid one.
He knew like Toto knew that the car was a piece of shit because they both have Mercedes engines.
Right.
But they got the even shittier version.
Yeah. Okay. They don't have the cheat code to get out of it like Toto does.
All right. So we got 2. All right, I got a bold one, bro. This is I feel a little weird, but I'm originally I was gonna play it safe, but now I'm gonna really go bold here because I feel like Achilles, shortchanged me.
Playing it safe has never been your style.
I know, bro. I'm fucking living dangerously here, Gus. I appreciate that was a bold one you came through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say right now, Mick Schumacher will podium this season. Mick Schumacher will podium this season.
I like that.
I'm owning that take. That's mine. So then if that happens, then I take over F1 Stradamus. Because that's a bold take right there.
At least Magnussen was close.
Man. Hey, bro, podium. I'm saying I was gonna play it safe and say he'll make a top 5.
It's gonna take a lot more than that for you to take over F1 Stradamus, my friend.
Hey, bro. But,
I said Ferrari was gonna do it, and they won 2. Okay, they won 2.
All right, so good. All right, so we got some bold predictions and a lukewarm one there. All right, so that concludes our first Formula One F1 or FE report. So one last little engine rev up here.
Box.
Such a good box. So yeah, let's box now, and let's get into some Ice Cats here, bro. Yo, when did the Ice Cats turn into the Los Angeles Rams?
Freaking Zito, dude. The guy's a madman. I love that guy.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
such a good GM.
We became the freaking Rams all of a sudden, dude. We went from last season being the team with the young guys and hoping to put it together.
No, but he made a ton of moves last year.
Yeah, but dude, Claude Giroux is the captain of the Flyers. This is like the Rams getting I'm not gonna say Beckham, but like getting like a Von Miller. This is like a guy who's coming, and he specifically chose the Panthers, to go play for them because he's he wants a chance to compete for the cup.
He had the no trade clause.
Yeah, he's cup chasing. He's coming to us because he thinks we're gonna give him the best chance to play in a Stanley Cup final and give him his championship that he's never had. I don't ever recall many or any of our teams being that team. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like we're like the Heat all of a sudden. Like when did we get Shane Battier to come in, Ray Allen to come in? All these
Gary
guys,
Payton.
Gary Payton, Anton Walker. Hey, come on down.
White chocolate.
All of a sudden, the Panthers, huh?
Who's the white chocolate of the Panthers right now?
It's got to be Huberdeau.
That's what I was going to 100%.
It's got to be Huberdeau.
So much sauce.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So I got the little
defender, and then, but the only problem is it's the same goalkeepers, bro.
I get it, but I've been seeing like he's been, I don't know. I haven't felt as bad about Bobrovsky. Didn't Spencer Knight have his first shutout recently? Like a couple of days.
Again, they're not bad. They just have the tendency for the wheels to fall off for both of them. That's all.
But I like this potential that we have here, and I like what we've become. We've legit become an actual contender and a force in the NHL by that one move. As good as Barkov is, as great as Huberdeau is, the fact that this guy specifically said, yo, I will waive my no trade, make a deal happen, send me to Florida. And right away, I got the alert today that he's going to be on the same line as Barkov and Verhaeghe. Yeah. So, like, you're moving up to line one right there. Like, bro, that's a big boss move right there. And again, props to Zito, like you said. Like,
dude is unbelievable. He completely turned around a loser franchise in a year and a half.
Yeah, bro. He's got to win GM of the year for sure. He has to.
It's unbelievable.
But let's not forget here, the coach too. That replaced Quenneville, like this whole thing, the dynamic between coach and GM and this team not missing a beat, bro. We were good and we lost our coach. That happened this season, right? If I'm not mistaken, that happened
at the beginning of the season. Right at the beginning.
Even though it feels like it was a long time ago, that happened this season, and here we are, all of a sudden,
born to be kings.
There's an official stamp on this team of like, yo, these guys are for real. That team, don't fuck with them. Who
has the stamp? Claude Giroux.
Yeah, bro. That is cool, bro. Like,
it's a mushroom stamp.
It just, to me, that the whole vibe of the move is even more exciting than the move itself for me.
What it signaled. Yeah.
The significance of it.
Yeah, I feel like that the fact that we are, not to be fucked with right now, you know what I'm saying? And although I'm gonna miss my little ginger, Owen Tippett, that guy,
he's young and he was so good. And they said we don't have time for that shit. We're fucking winning now.
Yeah,
because that kid, I'm pretty sure he was like the hottest player up until when he got traded.
Yeah, and let's have a little
pour one out.
Moment. Pour one out. Do I have a pour one out sound here? I don't think I do.
The milk one.
Oh yeah, the milk one.
He needs some milk.
We need some milk because we poured it out for Frank Vetrano, man.
Frank the Tank, bro. That was Gus's boy. Gus was a big Frank the Tank. When Gus was on that Florida Panthers beat, he was definitely big fan of Frank the Tank Vetrano there. Happy trails to him. He'll be in I think the Rangers. Is that where he got traded to, I believe?
So. Yeah. Where he ended up.
Yeah. So But we're still in first place here, right? I haven't pulled up the latest
Heat first place. Freaking
title
Ice
town over
Cast
here.
first place. Canes doing it in the tournament, bro.
Yeah. Let's not talk about Inter Miami. We will not speak of them today.
Officially the worst team in all of MLS.
So
Officially.
bad.
It finally happened.
So bad. Let's see here. Okay, so the best team in hockey, though, the best team in the league, do you know who it is? Who's got the most points?
Carolina or Tampa?
No, Carolina is tied with us at 90, but there's a team with 95 points out in the Western Conference. But we beat them this year already. Colorado Avalanche. It could be
phonies.
We might have 1996 all over again here.
That
Okay,
would be sweet.
Oh, that would be so great. A rematch?
the revenge tour. You know,
I'm about it, bro.
How about that, huh? Patrick,
Yes.
well, fuck you and your name. It's Roy. You're in America. Come on. You know, this is Bobrovsky.
If that happened, the Panthers would have to go back to the old school ones because the Avalanche still rock the same like A design.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I got a new sweater, Panther sweater in the mail.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I got the same one that I had already with the last uniform that they wore before they switched to this, the red one, but I just got it a size bigger. You know, well, for some reason, the one I had was a medium, and it fit me, but I was like, I could use a little extra, elbow room here, so I got a large now, and I'm like, oh,
you want to be able to do this?
Yeah, and I'd have like my belly stick out too much and stuff, I'm like, yeah.
What was the medium? What was the medium?
That was just, what do you mean? What was it? The same one, same
did it have
exact
a name?
jersey. No, they're both blank. All
right, hey, let me cop that medium, bro.
If you want, bro, I got you. If it'll fit you, yeah, it'll probably fit you big.
Yeah. Like it's supposed to fit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have. But yes, okay. So the Panthers are conference standings right now are Panthers, Carolina, and Pittsburgh. 1, 2, 3. The Frank the Tank for Toronto and his New York Rangers at 4. And the Lightning quietly 84 points.
They'll do some sneaky bullshit though.
Nah, yeah, for sure. Just
there
like Mercedes.
Yep.
They are Mercedes right now. Yeah. Back-to-back Stanley Cup champs too, man. Let's not forget. So how many games are left in the season here? That's what we need to look. Because
can't be many.
Right? Let's see. All right. So we're in March. There's 14 games in March, so there can't be many left here. All right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games left in March and then 15 in April. Okay. So we still got about 20 games left on the season here. God, this season feels like forever. Like I said, we lost Quenneville what felt like a year and a half ago. I could have sworn we lost them before the pandemic.
Well,
that's how long it's been.
Was last season was shortened, right?
Potentially. I think so. Yeah.
I think that's what just in general, we're just like, what happened? These seasons are so long because we got used to all the COVID seasons.
That's true. That's a
like this oh man, like baseball, forget it. Like, too many games.
Yeah. Full show. Yeah. All right, so Panthers, we're excited. While I had it here, let me all right, so they're next up against where's their March games? Here we go. Their next tilt will be against they're in Montreal Thursday, take on the Canadiens. Then they stay they're on their little Canada tour. Okay, then they go over to Ottawa and play against the Senators on Saturday. Sunday, they wrap up their little Canadian swing in Toronto against the Maple Leafs. So they got Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, three games in 4 days. So nice little test there for them. Then they come back home next Tuesday. A week from today, they'll be against they're hosting the Canadiens. And then
a week from when?
From today. They'll host the Canadiens.
Today?
Yes.
On this day.
Oh!
In 1989.
Oh, the best year ever. Let's go.
Oh.
Clint Malarchuk of the Buffalo Sabres suffers a near fatal injury when another player accidentally slits his throat.
Is he the goalie too? I think. No. I'm not sure. Crazy. He was bleeding like all over the place. They saved his life.
That is insane.
It was a blood sacrifice for my birth.
Yeah, bro. They said one day he will grow to be a man. His name will be Achilles. I think that's a good one. That's a really good one. What else? Do you have another nugget for us there?
On this day.
Oh, nice.
In 2011,
Okay.
Yeah.
Lawrence Taylor pleads guilty for misdemeanors of sexual conduct and is sentenced to 6 years probation. And then we saw him at Magic City Casino betting on highlight.
That's solid, bro.
Bro, highlight. Shout out to our guy Tenard and the Cyclones taking over first place over at Magic City Highlight over the weekend.
There you go. The Cyclones, bro. Full circle. You see?
That song was written. Wait a minute.
And he's a hurricane?
He's a hurricane playing on the Cyclones, but he won. Therefore, when you connect the dots there, Canes. How many did they win by?
That is really weird.
Yeah, wait, how many did Tenard win by?
Oh, I don't know. I just knew they won.
So then that'll be how many the Canes are going to win by on Friday. About that. There you go. There's your little tie-in to what's going on. Oh man,
that was your highlight second.
That's your highlight second, brought to you by Magic City Casino, and our boy TD. So yeah, bro, Ice Cats, exciting. Really excited about that. Marlins signed Jorge Soler. They're still in the running for some other guys, although they such a Marlins contract, though I'm kind of bummed out about it. You know, they sign a guy to a cheap deal and then give him the option to get out so they don't have to pay him, you know, after the first year if he sucks, or if he's really good, he can hold the team ransom and then, you know, go sign elsewhere. Yeah, it's just weird times for the Marlins, but baseball's back, so that's good. Anything else, man? I'm all out of stuff.
On this day,
hey,
in 1969, in the 31st,
that's a good year.
There you go. That's a great year. And the 31st NCAA Men's Basketball Championship, UCLA beats Purdue 92-72. There you go. Lou Alcindor was the most outstanding player for the third consecutive year.
Of course.
Ooh.
Yeah, bro.
The real GOAT. Forget Jordan. Forget
Kareem
LeBron.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I was scrolling through Twitter today, and I saw a tweet from Kareem where he just hammers all the best picture nominees in the Academy Awards this year.
What?
He wrote a whole article about how fucking boring the movies were.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, dude,
and then on this day.
Oh, here we go. Give me another one.
3 years later, in 1972, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is named the NBA MVP.
Look at that.
That guy loves March 22nd, bro.
It's a good day.
Yeah.
Really good day for him.
It should be named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Day in basketball. From here on out, March 22nd will be named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Day. Man, how about that breaking news, guys?
Why is that thing so loud?
I put the volume down.
It is so loud.
I put the volume down. I don't know. Sorry.
No, and so is the spicy sports nugget thing. It's like when you watch commercials on TV where you're just sitting there and then it switches.
Why does that happen? How are we in the year 2022 and that shit still happens to us, bro?
Oh my god!
You know, people invent like the shit to help you poop, squatty potty. They figured out how to make that better. They figured out how to do all these other things better, but we can't figure out how to like stop that from happening. You know,
it has to be on purpose. It has to be on purpose.
Yeah, bro. Damn, big corporations. All right, solid. UCLA though, bro. That team won a lot of championships.
And both of those teams, UCLA and Purdue, still in the championship right now.
Still Purdue is a 3 seed that goes to the Elite 8 every single year, minimum.
Oh yeah, I think they've only been in the Final Four like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, they get to the Elite 8 every year as a 3 seed, and then that's it. I think I picked UCLA
they're McLaren
in the Final Four this year. Yeah,
Purdue is McLaren.
I actually picked. Let me see here. So okay, so your team to win your bracket got eliminated. Achilles.
I'm done.
Yeah, you win Auburn. Gus, who did you pick?
I picked Baylor in one and Gonzaga in another.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you had Baylor, so you're done. I did one bracket, and I still got my team in there. Let you guess who that is.
Duke.
So I got Duke in there, but I did a generic. I did an objective bracket for Lemon City Live, just because we host the group, so I did one under our user profile. So there is a Lemon City Live, but I made all those picks. So
you see, that was a missed opportunity. We should have done that live on the air.
Yeah, you're right.
And just chosen Miami.
Yeah, but honestly, trying to keep it as objective as possible, I ended up picking UCLA to win it. So
I picked Duke UCLA on that side of the bracket for the Final Four.
Yeah, I got them, and we're at 400 points. Still there. Let's see here. Just to update our brackets here. Cindy needs 490 points, bro. Unbelievable. Max, hey, shout out to our boy Taylor with his Maxi versus Tampon bracket. Alive and well with Arizona winning it all at 460 points. There's there's a 1, 2, 3, 4-way tie. 4 guys with that amount of points, but you're all looking up at the leader, Cindy the intern, and her Gonzaga to win it. So if we know anything, is that she knows what she's talking about. So let's not be surprised that Gonzaga is going to pull this off. So there's your bracket update. She's going to win the prize. That'll be, easy for her. We'll make that happen. Any other last words, complaints, issues, concerns?
On this day,
hey,
in 1894.
There we go.
All right, in the Stanley Cup, Victoria rank, Montreal and Quebec. Montreal Hockey Club defeats Ottawa HC 3-1 to win the 3-team tournament challenge.
Lord Stanley been out there,
Lord
bro.
Stanley. Who's this Lord?
Yeah, he's old.
Who's this Lord? Huh? What is that?
Royals, that song.
Right.
Oh, she's a time traveler like Dennis?
Oh, man. That's his wife. Now we...
I believe... Oh, no. It was founded... Man, I thought it was something else. Okay, I thought today was the first day of the Premier League. Maybe it might be the first day of like the actual English Premier, like soccer. But I thought I had read
the Premier League is like from
1992.
Yeah.
No, but I thought there was another like English soccer anniversary today. But anyway, all right, solid. We learned a lot of stuff today, huh?
Yeah,
I learned some things. I don't know about you guys, Gus.
Lawrence Taylor was probably on probation when we saw him at Magic City Casino betting on highlight. He was. I didn't know that.
Now you know, and now you know.
I wonder if he was breaking probation, bro.
I wonder.
He was there.
I wonder. Maybe we saw
hope we didn't,
a misdemeanor felony in action there, but
I hope we didn't just snitch on him.
I'm pretty sure we're past that. Was the
statute of limitations?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Achilles, did you learn anything today?
Sure.
Don't do crack.
I learned that Gus is on a roll today. Gus's Super Sunday is stretching over into Tuesday. So congrats, Gus.
Now we know Guinness before every show.
Make it happen.
Man. I still got a few in there.
So there you go. All right, guys. I think it's time to wrap it up. Unless you got one last little nugget there, Gus, or anything else.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll be back next week. We'll be talking all about Saudi Arabia and everything else that happens and give you the bracket update. So good luck to all of you in contention, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Adios, muchachos.